Hello, and welcome to the Legal Environment of Business. I'm your Professor John Harvey, and this is the week that I warned you about. We're going to go off the rails, and we're going to go handle a whole bunch of different chapters in all sorts of different orders. So this week you're working on Chapter 23 and Chapter 10. So hopefully you guys didn't try and read ahead and try and handle things sequentially. I warned you about that. We're gonna go in a different order. Now, I did want to give out a discussion board award for Chapter 4. So Chapter 4 is where we're talking about the Constitution. So we've got different amendments that I had you guys looking at. And so, my little soapbox for a second is that, I'm very appreciative that we have a Constitution and that the way the Constitution is set up specifically limits the government and tries to balance those powers. And so, many times the constitutions of countries will say what they can do, and ours is very specific about what it can't do. And so things that you're not supposed to do and things that are limited. And, I kind of wish we'd get back to a little bit more of that so that people would stop, wandering so far away from what our Constitution was designed for. So that's my little soapbox. I'll keep it light. You guys are welcome to your own opinions on that stuff. But needless to say, we're still using the Constitution. It's still very much a critical part of our fabric of our legal system, and I'm very glad that we have it in place. So hopefully you guys had some fun looking at those amendments. That being said, I want to give out the Morbid Award to Trace. So Trace, good job with the Morbid Award. He brought up the cruel and unusual punishment clause in the, I think it's the 8th Amendment. So interesting one, got some interesting facts with that and a good link on that one. So if you haven't read that one, you should go wander over to Trace's and take a look at that one. So I thought that was a good one. Last thing I want to talk about this week is the wiki. So I've had several people email me about this, and it's just worth going over again for you. So with the wiki, hopefully you get in there early and you get either your 2 terms or a concept. Either way, it gets you up to 50 words. For those that are overachievers, it really hurts the rest of the class if you try and write up the whole chapter. And if I have to, I'll start doing punishments. I had to do this over the summer school where students would do 1,000 words or something because they would write up all of their notes. And it made it hard for the other students to be able to contribute. So just try and keep it light. The idea is 2 terms or a concept or a concept, enough to get you to the 50 words. That being said, there's a lot of you in the class, so you're going to end up with those that are slow or not quick enough to get to that are going to find that they run out of terms and concepts. So when that happens, what you need to do is focus on editing and formatting. So go through and catch typos. Go through and get all the text in the same font. Make sure and put bullet points in or numbering. All of that stuff will count towards your points. So if you're late to the game, don't stress about it. Just go in and see what you can do to fix it up and clean it up. Maybe someone's got the wrong term mixed with the wrong concept or something like that. So you can go and add to that and adjust it. And that all contributes to it. So if you've gone so far and everything's perfectly formatted and all the terms and concepts are covered, then you can add to it by bringing up an example, right? So write up something as an example to a term or a concept, and then that will also allow other people to kind of edit that and review it and look at it and see if it does really fit with that. So there really is a lot that you can do, and don't feel like oh no, all the terms are taken, I'm out of luck. There's really a lot you can do. Start with the formatting, get that all fixed up, and then make sure and check for editing and all that kind of thing. And then if you need to, then you can go into examples. So between all of that, you'll end up with a really solid overview of the chapter. So I don't think you guys need to worry too much about that, but you probably just didn't know that I would still count all that formatting and grammar stuff and all that as well. So, all right, with that, guys, have a great week, and I will talk to you soon. All right.